I want all of my beautiful, benevolent beings to take a deep breath with me. And if it feels good, place your hands right here. This is beneath your breast area, right above your navel, your solar plexus. One more time. Okay, hello, beautiful, benevolent beings. It is your girl, Danajhadavis. We are here today in a completely different setup. I hope I am helping to exude feelings of comfort and feelings of ease with my new setup. I have my newest member of my plant family. As y'all know, I am a plant mama of not one, not two, but 3 plant babies. And this is my Apathos gal. Her name is Golden Gal, short for Gigi. And we love her. She wasn't doing too well because I actually was feeding her on a schedule that my friend who previously had her was feeding her on. And I didn't realize that, just because I've taken her in and that worked at that time for my friend and for her setup over there, she needs a completely different setup and a completely different watering system. So it's taking me a little bit of time to get her, going, but she's vibing, she's vibrating, she's thriving. Speaking of taking a bit of time to find your rhythm, that is going to be about what today's video is. So, my friends, my beautiful, benevolent beings who are watching at this moment, I want to talk about the journey of it all and trusting the journey. Taking your time to find your rhythm. Taking your time to find your pace. We live in a day and age where it is just so easy to look at our neighbors, to look at our friends, to look at our lovers, to even look at people that we've never even met online. I mean, that is one beautiful thing about this day and age, is that it's extremely easy to connect with anyone from any different part of the world. At the same time, it can feel extremely isolating if we are looking at others and we have what inside of our heart space? A feeling of a lack. I found myself most recently needing to remind myself, Danaja, trust the pace, trust your timing. You're exactly where you need to be. A lot of the times when we see others doing better than us, we forget that, okay, so yes, maybe our friend is a step ahead in her journey or a step ahead in his journey, and therefore from a material aspect, from a physical aspect, it looks as though they have everything they've wanted. Maybe you and that friend started off on the same team at work and you guys both had the same goal, yet they got promoted first, and you're like, well, what about me? Did you ever take a moment to stop and think? Maybe your friend got the promotion over you for your own protection? Maybe there's something that you still have yet to learn in the current position you're in. Maybe there's something that your guides are trying to tell you in the current space you're in. Maybe there's just something that is better out there awaiting you, and all you have to do is say yes. I personally have had to remind myself of this. This morning, I got pretty emotional because, as y'all can see, and I say we because you watching, you are a part of my online community here on YouTube. This ain't fake. I'm not just sitting here and talking into a void. I appreciate and I cherish you as much as I appreciate and cherish the people in my life. And as y'all know, I am over here and I am pouring into this community, and I'm pouring into this version of myself that is calling me to be a boss, that is calling me to be an entrepreneur, that is calling me to make my dreams come true and not wait for anyone to hand them to me. Now, what you guys, if you've been here since day one, have been seeing is my evolution, is my journey. Yes, it is a small part of my evolution and my journey, yet as y'all can see, when it comes to numbers, when it comes to analytics, I don't hide anything. If you follow me on Instagram and you see some of my posts get 150 likes and you see some of my other posts get 6 likes, you know I don't hide the 6 likes. I keep them there. Not because it's like I want people to laugh at me, but it's just simply because it is a part of the journey. And while right now I may not have 12,000 likes, a bunch of sponsors knocking at my door, and people flipping out to know who is this gal, it doesn't mean that I one day won't have those things, won't have access to those things. It doesn't mean that I don't have the same amount of joy, the same amount of pride, the same amount of worship that a person may feel that has those same things at their fingertips. In fact, I feel like I have way more within here. Why? It's because I'm deciding to just bear it all. I want you guys to be here and to see this growth over time. I want to be able to look back 5 years from now and be like, wow, girl, you really had 22 views, but now look at you. You know, it's humble beginnings. It is trusting the process. Now, I'm not here to tell you if you're someone who feels shameful or who feels doubt or who feels whatever. Like, this isn't about whether you should hide your likes or not on Instagram. So please don't like take that and run away with it. This is just more so about embracing that moment of shame or that moment of question or that moment of wishing and hoping, fantasizing, and even envying another person's life, another person's walk, another person's journey. Because the sooner that you surrender to your real life circumstances, the sooner you surrender to your God-given gifts, it will begin to align. And that is what I had to remind myself this morning. I had to remind myself that, like, yo, at the end of the day, it don't matter what another person thinks. It's what I know and hear. It's what who Jah knows. I have nothing to prove. I have absolutely nothing to prove to any given person. All I have to do is keep saying yes to my calling and keep pushing forward. And so I really, really, really hope that this short and simple Spirit Speaks video, yes, we are back at it with our Spirit Speaks, of trusting in your divine timing, of trusting in your walk, of saying yes to your calling, and knowing that saying yes to your calling may look different to another person's calling, even if it has to do with the same occupation, a similar lifestyle. Maybe you come from the same community. It is going to look different. Your timing is going to look different, but that does not mean that you give up. Yes, you will have a moment where you may want to say F it because you feel like your efforts aren't being acknowledged. You feel like your efforts aren't being praised. You feel like it's all for nothing. But guess who always sees every little effort down to the itty-gritty detail? Not people on Instagram, not sponsors, not even $1 million contracts. Who? The big man upstairs, okay? And so with that being said, I just pray that each and every one of you may, like myself, say yes to your walk. Say yes to your timing. Cry it out if you need to, but don't give up. I know you have seen that meme with that man who he's been knocking on that wall. And he is so close to getting the gold. He is so close to getting his goal, and he just gives up. Don't let that be you. Follow through. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for sticking it out through this video. I pray that wherever you are on your walk, that you have received further clarity. I pray that you have received further peace of mind, that you are important. Your dreams are important. They deserve to be seen through, and they will be. Maybe not in your timing, maybe not in anyone else's timing, but on God's timing. Okay guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.